She is America's expert on gracious living, an entrepreneur who has built an empire around homemaking and the domestic arts. Martha Stewart is the queen of lifestyle media, publishing cookbooks, magazines, and hosting her own television and radio programs. Stewart made a name for herself and a personal fortune as an expert on home decorating, elegant weddings, and cooking and gardening, with an emphasis on rustic, do-it-yourself ingenuity. In 2002, she became entangled in an insider trading scandal after her broker had given her inside information about her shares. Stewart pleaded innocent to obstruction of justice, conspiracy, and making false statements. Her trial was held in 2004, and she was found guilty of all charges in the case. Stewart spent 5 months in a West Virginia prison and was released to house arrest in 2005. As part of her release, Stewart was forced to wear an electronic ankle bracelet to track her movements.
On one ankle and a other bracelet on the other ankle. So I'm well balanced today. The Daily Show called Martha. Again, we're working together as executive producers on this show, and I think it's going to have a lot of excitement, a lot of really interesting things happening.
On her release, she made a triumphant return to television and dived straight back into her multi-million-dollar homemaking empire.
Oh, well, I'm writing a book called The Martha Rules, and it's a business book. My baking book, my first book in 6 years, cookbook, comes out in November, and I'm real excited about that, and many, 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 many more things.
While in high school, Stewart began modeling, and when studying history and architecture at college, appeared in several television commercials and fashion magazines. She then launched a career as a stockbroker before turning her small catering business into an empire. Martha Stewart has always retained her love of fashion.
We're here to see the Valentino show tonight, of course, and we're filming it for my show in the States.
In what correlation?
Oh, we're just doing a couple programs on the haute couture and its influence on American fashion, and just to give our audience a glimpse of behind the scenes.
In 1997, she founded Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia, an umbrella company for her diverse publishing, television, online, and merchandising ventures. Today, with a net worth nearing $700 million, Martha Stewart is accustomed to being surrounded by beautiful things.
Very beautiful. There's several pieces that are just utterly extraordinary, and I'd like to have on my back.
If you were to dress up for the evening, which one of them would inspire you?
Well, there's several. One that I love the black strapless dress with the jet tulle jacket, and I love the tweed suit.
Today, Martha Stewart has personalized merchandising lines incorporating everything from dinnerware, kitchen appliances, crafting, cooking, and gardening. If it has to do with food and lifestyle, she is the preeminent expert of all things stylish, delicious, and practical. Martha Stewart has become more than an author, entertainer, or businesswoman. She is an American icon. But it's not just being handy in the kitchen that has led to her success. Stewart's keen entrepreneurial instincts have led to remarkable business accomplishments and her rise as a major player in the male-dominated media industry. Stewart's personality has been described as aggressive, with a tendency to micromanage her business. Some have criticized these traits, although the same qualities seem to be deemed praiseworthy in male media executives. Even as America's goddess of domestic perfection was led to prison, she took on an air of determination. Martha Stewart has turned herself into one of the world's strongest brand names and sits atop an empire built around the ideas of domesticity, style, and elegance.